Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now ISIL, or ISIS, is just the latest terrorist group to make a big splash. Before that we were talking about Boko Haram. Before that the Haqqani network. Before that Al-Qaeda. Before that Hezbollah. And on and on and on. And there's no doubt that the threat of terrorism is growing. Every day more and more people, especially young people, are joining these terrorist groups. If there is one growth industry in the world, it would be terrorism. If these groups were to do an IPO, I have no doubt that investors would flock to them. And so we're bombing them and hitting them with drone strikes and throwing them in prison, which are all necessary things to do. But if you're going to really combat the terrorist threat, you're going to have to do a very big overhaul of our political and especially our economic system. We can recoil in horror from the savagery, violence, and immorality of the actions of terrorist groups. But it is the immorality of our politics and business that feed those terrorist groups. It is the repression by Israel, for example, that fuels Hamas and Hezbollah. And the oppression by Arab governments that sends people to the Muslim Brotherhood and other anti-government groups. And it is the poverty on the streets here and all over the world that provides them with eager recruits. It's not hard for them to look around at what's going on and see the very, very rich and see hard-working people struggling to get by and make the conclusion that the system that they are in is immoral. Any system that funnels all the money to the 1% is just simply an immoral system. And it leaves the masses desperate and hopeless and angry and easy to radicalize. And that's the main recruiting tool for radical groups. Over there and here in America too. We can shoot them, we can bomb them, we can imprison them. But that won't stop them. The only way to end the terrorist threat is to pry the money from the hands of the wealthy elite and use it to educate and employ and give hope to people and help them to exit out of poverty. The wealth gap has to be bridged and hope has to be created. You can't end hopelessness if you don't create opportunity. Thanks for listening.